What's up, everybody? We're here to be real. And I'm here to be real as possible with those that I know. And hopefully, somewhere down the line, I try not to take it personal, but to put it more on an aspect. But first, let me note this. I'm not perfect. Some don't take this personal. And I want those to know and those to understand how I feel about things that pertain to logic, assessment, detail, everything that you desire, that you want to push forward. As I stated earlier, on my post, you wanted to have something in life, something that you want to do, something that you want to pursue. And when you try your hardest, whether it be the first time, the second time, you try your hardest to obtain your goal and to push forward your agenda and the things that you want to do in life in general, but for morally, yourself. It's a big world out there. It's a big world out there. And it's a bunch of avenues that you can take. A bunch of things that you can do as well, for yourself. Because we're going into an age where everything is being downsized. And it's an open market for free opportunity if you want to pursue whatever it is that you want to do online. These type of avenues are things that I wish that I had in the 90s, because who knows what direction I would have been, or what I would have done, because I was in so much pursuit of my goal. I grew up in Nuremberg, Germany at one time when I was a youth, and we stayed in the barracks. I'm an old military brat, but I've been in Killeen a very long time. And I remember growing up with these instruments, man. And when I tell you these instruments, I had drums, I had horns, I had guitars, you name it. If it had a sound, I had it. Years later down the line, when everything was AM and just switching to FM, I went out to KLTD in Lampasas and seen a radio station for the first time. Wow. Way bigger than what I got right now, man. Who would know these days right here, everything would be so downsized, but yet so effective in today's age. And I reflect on seeing KLTD FM. And then later on down the line, I get the shot on the Z on Talent Tuesday in '99. Being inside there, hearing myself on the radio, man, on Talent Tuesday. And little did people know that I was going through a very serious situation at that time. But no matter what, I still maintained that I wanted to hear myself within a city of 100,000 people. Right there. Pursuant of these goals. And then later on down the line, other things and circumstances happened that led to some bad results. But there's a catch to it, which later on down the line, as I build my station and get to explaining everything as to why everything it is right now of what I'm doing. But during down the line of those processes, man, you know, and going through those circumstances, man, I learned, as I am now 42, that what if I would have gave up back then? What if I would have gave up? If I would have gave up, I would never have those local accolades that I have today. It's something that I can put on a piece of paper. It's something that people could say they knew about it. It's something that people could say they were there. If I didn't push myself towards that goal, it wouldn't have been ever discussed. And then I faded out the mix. Came back. Came back. Sharper than ever. Sharper than ever. And when I say sharper than ever, I mean in here. One, because I didn't have a choice. Because it was circumstances down that line where I had to fight and I had to deal with and I had to endure, and they were never too bright, and it started a long time ago. And some of those things and circumstances are what they make me are today. It makes me fearless. You have to be strong, because if you don't be strong for yourself, if you don't push yourself, at least you have the chance to say you tried. At least I have the chance to say, I'm not going to blame this on society. At least I had the chance to say I could start something for myself, because I can't blame them and I can't blame nobody else. But I learned something. I learned that if I could overcome all those things, and when I tell you all those things, what I'm doing right now is just too simple. It's too simple. It's too simple. One, because today's age is having the power of imagery. Words matter today in society. But you got to distinguish yourself from what's real and what's true from what's logical. You got to distinguish yourself from what's personal and what's not personal. And in today's age, everybody lives inside the gadget. It's like, you know, they got a bed inside the Android under GIFs. I don't know. But what I had to do was, I decided to find some type of way to put myself at something that I want to do, because in due time, you know, I'm gonna come on out with an album and things like that I want to do, and a lot of people have heard me, and a lot of people haven't. And during those times, it was hard when I came back. It was hard to get people to push me. Local talent, been out here a long time, but yet and still, I still try to complete the mission, complete the goal. Because my goal is to use myself, my stories, things that I went through. Hopefully, the talent that I choose to bring on the table would distinguish and help me to pursue a goal, which is to bring my brother home. Because my brother is doing time for no reason. And I'm willing to work that hard in order to bring my brother home. And I'm willing to do a lot of things, and I know that it's going to take a lot of willpower, determination. A lot of friends are going to agree. A lot of friends are not going to agree. I understand that. But the goal is to be real as possible. The goal is to be real as possible. If I don't be real with myself and complete this mission, then I feel like I'm wasting my time. If your friends see that you trying to do something for yourself, it should never assume to be a curse on you. Your opportunities are out there, and sometimes you got to go beyond the circle to get what you're looking for, because you'll find those who appreciate what you do, appreciate your talents, appreciate your ambitions, appreciate just you being the individual trying to do what you do, because it's positive. It's so positive that it makes them be negative toward it. But don't let that stop you. There are distractions that are going to come your way in order to avoid you to stop and achieve that goal. Don't let them get the best of you. You got to protect your self-interest some type of way. You got to maintain who are those who are for you and who are those who can't take 10 seconds of their time to even listen to what you do or see what you do or look at what you do, but will post a 10-second video of jokes. It don't get no realer than that. Protect your self-interest, man. Protect your self-interest. Like you protect others. Like you protect others' self-interest. Why not? What is the problem? Is it because it's who they are? Is it because they ain't got no gold in their mouth? Is it because you feel like they not shining enough? Why would you be on their wall? Why would you pay attention to everything that they do? What is your purpose with them? Is it to spy on them? Is it to watch them? Is it to observe them? What is it? You know, these are prescription glasses. And they're for me to see from the outside looking in on a lot of things. And a lot of people don't know how far and how real I pay attention about it. And the biggest thing that I could do was not take things so personal like what I did when I first started. Because I was hoping that these friends that I got would support something. You know, support something. But I realized that it's the same people from back then that's doing the same thing. But little did they know that I was prepared. So the goal today is not to so much go after them, but go after people who really enjoy you for being you and what you provide. Your content, which flies a lot more faster than my radio. But the radio is there because this is what I'm bringing to the table. One, as an independent black man. Two, to bring you real content. Three, entertainment that's paid for by me. And for some, the only cost is support. Other than a 10-second troll video that you share on a daily. But you rarely would support your friends' endeavors. But you'll preach that pro-black shit all day long. Let's really call it out. Let's really keep it real. So, there are going to be friends who are not going to agree with how you feel on that note. So, you got to protect your self-interest. Pay back those you owe. And I owe a lot of real cats. You know who you are. You know who you are. And I'm going to bring you out when it's time. Because when I was at my weakest and my lowest point, they were there for me. And it's only right that I give it back to them. And they put in way more than a simple share, than a simple post, than it was simple. It cost them. And not once, they didn't doubt me. I owe those real cats. And those who do take the time to share or to listen to the radio, man. Because what I see on YouTube, I'm pretty fancy. I really pretty fancy. That's a bad design in the bag. Give dedication to the old school. Even my roster homies. Because I got some reggae for y'all coming too. But I'm working for myself to create things for others. Others who are on the same path as me, that's saying we could turn this old school hustle street game and actually turn it into something that's beneficial not only for us, not only for the community. And shout out to those who's doing their own thing, whether it be radio, whether it be modeling, whatever it is that you finna do, clothing, whatever, do it. Why not? Why not? What is the problem with that? What is the problem? Let's really keep it real. This is really a 20-minute video, so I'm going to cut it for you. Protect your self-interest. That's what it's about. Too Infamous to Real Radio. I appreciate it.